Azeron is a small town. Who is awake long into the night?
Of course, fuckboy.
Oh, I don't get late.
Yes.
Actually,
Okay,
you know what?
I'm awake.
I'm up doing rights for a nice family I met in the market.
I'm awake doing
I needed a place to crash.
studying,
Okay.
doing reports.
Wherever you are, you hear a whole bunch of the horses that recently left the town come back in, and there's a little bit of a commotion. Like,
Bring him here! Bring him here! Waha! Waha! Some bread!
there's a commotion.
I get up. I go to the window of the shack that I rented.
There's some man swathed in black. It's being pulled off from the horse, fed, watered. Will grow into a beautiful tree.
What kind of tree?
He's a fair folk, goddamn.
Oh yeah! What kind of tree will he turn into?
You can turn into an ash tree.
You're not supposed to feed them after midnight!
Oh, I was gonna say it'll turn into a fucking all. They're all trees.
Alright,
But
so...
that is what's going on outside currently.
Okay. Interesting.
And I waddle my ass to the crowd.
What's going on here?
One of the Delzon riders tells you that they found a stranger out in the desert.
Do we normally bring strangers just right in?
Oh, that man looks... Is he alright?
Do you have thoughts of medicine?
Nope.
Roll me perception. Straight perception.
This can't end poorly.
Does any of us have medicine?
I have one on.
Nothing.
That's a botch.
That's a botch.
He's dead. He is actually dead.
This man's honestly dead. Why'd you bring a corpse?
I resent that, he says.
Holy shit!
Are you sure you're not dead?
No, I feel very much alive.
It's a large flush to this man's cheeks,
He has jowls.
as if he's been drinking all night.
You, Chris, in my mind,
No.
you're Winston Churchill.
I only do up to...
Thank you. Thank you.
There are drinks that are upwards.
Okay, I've been doing those too. With Poppy.
Milk of the poppy, rasps Spider Venom.
If I hear it's good, I might try it.
It's hard, but it's good.
Oh, okay.
It just gives you like this laser focus.
Oh, I think
Kids
Lasers!
who shoot laser beams.
Some people have claimed to.
I've seen it. Thrice.
So, did I hear about the food and water thing?
Yes.
One moment. Excuse me, dead person.
You're
What?
excused.
Waddle to my caravan. Pull out some good bread, some pitcher of wine, and bring it over to him. Sorry, it's all I have.
He takes the bread.
I pour out the pitcher. Is there a fountain?
No.
Is there a well?
Yeah, there's a well. There are actually 3 people standing around it, and they all have red glass swords.
I hope you enjoy the bread. The bottle.
This fucking guy. Oh my god. Did you actually... That being said, did you actually pour out the pitcher of wine, or are you now drinking it?
I wouldn't let it go to waste.
Okay.
If I knew that the water was accessible.
Yeah, he's pouring it, turns oh, whoa.
Good!
Wow.
It actually curves up.
Wow. Those 3 guys were not going to let me replace this. So, hearing all the commotion, I leave the house and assure the family that I'll be back soon to finish the rites. And I begin making my way through the crowd, and as people notice that a monk is walking towards, they all part ways. And I...
Continue, please.
And I begin a chant from one of the great books.
We're more okay.
That one. You can't even argue. That one is awesome.
Can you roll me
Well, it was
charisma
the first in the series.
And you can take a die for describing what you're chanting.
1, 2, 3.
What is the objective of your chant?
To give everybody the appearance that I am blessing the area to try and protect this man from succumbing to the extremeness of what he just went through and not dying of shock now that he's first come into that whole, like, you finally get to your destination and then, what?
Shit!
Fuck. Okay.
It's a perception call, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a dynast. Like a monk. Trained.
Oh, okay.
Enlightened even. Which explains why it gets on the cooler just around this guy.
More
Look at him.
comfortable because it's nighttime. It just gets more.
Less bitter cold.
Look at this
More
guy
comfortable.
being cool. What he's wearing? Sunglasses, a leather jacket or some shit.
Warm hands.
And I kneel down and hold my hand out to the crowd, and somebody hands me a water skin that they didn't know that they wanted to give me. And I begin giving this man water to wash the bread down because bread is dry, you jerk.
There's food.
And
Where's
I
my
begin
problem?
making orders around to help gather supplies for this man because he needs to be brought back to health and comfort.
Okay. Cool. So before you know it, people have assembled, like, there's a stretcher involved, they load him right on there, he's surprisingly heavy. Like, and they get him into one of the empty houses.
This entire time, I'm sticking, like, it's like one of those, like, stucco little huts and stuff like that. I'm just straight up sticking my head out the window, and I got my journal, and I'm just, like, taking notes on everything. And I'm narrating it all.
like narrating out loud to yourself.
Interesting. Riders came in the dead of night.
This could be a great novelette.
It's bad.
When I was,
It was a cold.
checking on
Everything
and blowing my
got
horse
cold
and
all of a
anything,
sudden.
so it looked like he was wearing anything
He's
under that
obviously nuts.
Some sort.
He's very obviously, like, halfway out the window.
guy.
I love the narration.
Oh, not her.
He also had a lot of knives. A lot.
Different kinds of knives.
No. They're all pretty much the same.
Oh, same.
That's why I
The
said
guy that was
lots of
carrying.
knives.
Luke. Too many knives.
That's
Not just one many.
That's not.
Too many.
There's no such thing.
As like more and more people come to see what the commotion is, I'm in that group. Very much looking like a poor, ragged person, down on their luck and everything. Tattered pants, but I have a cloak over. And I just go to, still in the crowd, but in the back of it, and sit down with my back to a wall and just kind of just looking and observing as to what's going on.
Somebody drops a half-eaten piece of bread into your lap, and like a stale water skin. Like they drop it into your lap, and it just like dust comes off of it. It's clearly somebody that was out in the desert for a while.
I might have a little bit of sand in it.
A little bit of backwash.
I take both of them and like just raise in thanks to I don't know if they continued on right away.
They just kept walking.
So I do it in thanks anyways and accept it.
Cool.
Thanks to the Southern Dragon.
Who follows the commotion? Who goes back to doing what they were doing?
I kind of am the commotion right now.
This is what I'm doing.
Okay.
Go back to what I was
Go
Oh
back
yeah,
farther.
I've enlisted you in helping
Yeah.
carry this guy.
Brought him in.
Yeah, but on the stretcher. You were with
part of this.
you were with the group that brought him in.
Excuse me.
I've now adopted you to be part of the helping me get him to the house.
He's very persuasive.
He's already doing it. Just tell me to do what I'm doing.
You thought
No.
it was under your own power.
He believes it's because he's the one that said it. That's all that matters.
That's more interesting. I'm following.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So you guys get him into the house. What next?
My feet move so quickly, I practically float across the ground.
Ben, is your character muscular? Super muscular?
He is a pretty big motherfucker.
My client is very familiar with desert sickness and the harshness of such things, so they utilize these supplies and resources that we've gathered to check him over.
How so?
First, physically examining him to see if any broken bones or anything like that, or if he's just
No broken bones. He's got a few weird bite marks, but that's really about it. Assuming that you guys take off his clothes and look.
You.
well,
Is he conscious?
Half in and out.
to gain his consent, we don't just start stripping him.
You're of a barbarian tribe.
All right, we just start stripping him.
Okay.
This is what we do. This is how we check him over. This is what we're doing.
Sir, I need to check to see if you've soiled yourself.
Okay.
I start sending people for large buckets of water.
Okay. They go and get them. Like I said, you are very convincing.
And they start
Like
sending
murder.
out for cushions and fineries.
Perception skill, please, Dennis.
And
Well,
gold. We
they're-
need gold.
While they're helping him medicinally, because I know that they're more experienced than that, I stand vigil.
Okay.
Gonna start small. Work up to the jade.
Kind of fade into a
Skip
corner.
gold, we don't do gold.
So,
Only 2 that time.
something not quite right about this guy, but you can't put your finger on it.
This man has some points. If only a lot of jade.
This guy or that guy?
That guy.
Okay.
Yes.
You successfully remove his boots, his pants. He had a couple of armlets that are easily taken off. The armor that he's wearing on his chest is very hard to move, but it gets done. His cloak is easily removed. He has some very odd scarring. He's got scars that are probably about that big on his back in 6 different spots.
So like size of an orange.
Yeah, small orange.
Clementine.
Tangerine. Yeah, Clementine.
Tangerine.
Tangerine.
What are the locations?
So, right there, and right there.
Are they all?
So Joe has, for those listening,
Yeah.
Joe pointed at Luke's back.
Shoulder blades, mid back, lower back, in a symmetrical pattern on each side.
On each
Exactly
side
what
of the
you just
spine. So
So are they?
visuals.
Is it specifically symmetrical? Like
Yes.
Okay.
They are perfectly symmetrical.
Okay. And are they like perfect circles,
They're ragged.
but otherwise circular?
Like something was in there and then got ripped out. But otherwise circular.
Possible giant leech scars.
This guy has the right idea.
Desert leeches, dude.
That's
That's a mess.
Well, yeah, I mean, come on.
But yeah, like I said, he has a bunch of
Live
bite
without
marks
the
mostly
water.
around his
That
arms.
badass leech.
He's got one like straight up here, like around his torso.
Sure.
How fresh are they, and how do they get through the armor?
They're fairly fresh, and it almost looks like somehow the teeth went around the armor.
Awesome.
And then he's got a couple on his legs as well.
Okay.
At least one bite on each. They are not bleeding.
But are they open wounds?
Yep.
They should be bleeding.
But you have no medical expertise, so you don't really care.
Like, why wouldn't you do that?
Roll intelligence medicine.
I should have put one in there.
It's not important.
That's not normal.
Yeah,
that was kind of
picked up on
my
that.
reasoning.
Maybe it's because he's so pale.
I was learning to
That
be a
he's so
sorcerer.
close to
I
death,
didn't
all
know
the blood's
medicine.
pulled to his innards.
Regardless if any of my
I do all
Delzon
the
companions
things
have
I
not
need,
realized
so
this,
why
I
would
have
they-
pointed out to them that there's something abnormal in the Delzon language.
Okay. I mean, you're just telling them to help the guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Somehow, your voice of authority is being drowned out by him.
So,
Bastard. Red
He's
bastard.
not even one of the tribe.
I don't think we've met before, sir. Are you fresh to Ajan?
I've been here for several days, but yeah, I've been performing religious rites around. As you can probably guess, in a tribute like this, they don't always receive house-to-house visits, so people are quite happy when I come to town.
Ah, I see. What faith are you preaching? I completely missed what you just said, I'll be honest.
Well, the Immaculate Order. It's
You get your stamina to negative zeros.
Gotcha.
But other than that, you
If
just
I
get
recall correctly
straight
from our,
follow now.
I read a little bit about the area, and yeah, they've come down here. We know of it. Some of it's kind of merged, but I think a lot of the tribes haven't really taken the
Your tribe
order.
is specifically not taking on the Immaculate Faith.
Okay. Got it. But obviously, okay.
There's
if you're
no
down
sort of-
here, it would be an
there's-
assumption you'd be preaching that.
There's no hatred going back and forth, but it's like, no, we have our own religion. Thank you.
We're good.
as I'm going, I'm every once in a while standing up and saying a prayer to some obscure house god or something like that.
Do you make any prayers to the dragons?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
How many?
I would be praying to specifically.
Not how many dragons. How many prayers?
Oh, how many prayers?
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
Whatever the significant amount is.
Yes. He has to keep
I
it
probably
silent.
would have, at this point, having already stripped him and started tending to his wounds, at least 3 prayers.
Okay.
What gets the block?
Do you have any holy symbols on you?
Yes, there are symbols. No, they're not of anything worth anything.
Right. So do you have like a wooden dragon on some prayer beads?
Oh, I have prayer beads,
Yeah.
but they are like.
I mean, anything specific to the Immaculate Faith.
Oh yeah.
All
I have to
the
be
holy
prepared.
symbols you have are like made up ones.
During your third prayer, one of them ignites
Oh god.
and ashes on the spot.
Fire dragon has blessed this house.
This
Charisma presence, please, or manipulation presence, whichever one you want to use.
Am I lying?
Yeah.
Jesus.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
You're mortal.
I got three perception occult. Or intelligence occult, rather.
Yeah. The fire dragon has blessed this house.
Clearly, why else would it? I don't know his crazy religion.
Do I even need to roll?
Clearly, the fire dragon has blessed this house.
Clearly.
Shit.
That's a nice fire dragon.
That guy even believes the fire
10,
dragon.
10, 10, 7,
What
7,
the
7.
You're mortal. Mortal.
Heroic mortal.
Do you look
Heroic,
like?
excuse me.
What's that?
What do you look like?
Me, I am very much a stereotypical monk. I wear white garb because we are in the desert. I've been mostly centered here, basically all of my training. I full shaved head. It's nighttime, so I'm wearing no sort of headdress or hood or anything like that.
You have the.
Yeah, I got the krillin marks. Yeah, I'm wearing white robes that they cut like that so that when I'm standing like this, it goes straight down. Yep. Full on robes. If I were to push the robe aside, you'd see that I was wearing like
Depends on what
football
you're
pants
asking.
to work in the desert climate.
Yeah.
Very, very tanned skin from the sun, but if I was not based in such a hot climate, I'd probably be quite pale. And I am not carrying any weapons this time. Everything I have seems to have been brought in by other people. Some of it has already been kind of like collected for myself. Like I already have my own area in this house that we just invaded.
Whose house are we in?
It was abandoned.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
my house, but like I've already got the workings of like a bedding area set up with the stuff people have been bringing in for collection. And yeah, so a set of my prayer beads, because I would have had one on either hand, and then probably at least one other holy symbol somewhere, whether I had it on me at the time or it's back with my stuff at the house. One of the sets of beads completely bursts into flames and ashes on the spot, and that's when I hold my hand up and basically praise the dragons. Probably convert a couple of your guys on the spot.
Yeah, probably.
You do see some contemplative looks on some savage faces.